Hello, TikTok. This is Apostle Ely. We are here in the church today. This is Bible study, and as you guys chime in, we're expecting y'all to flood in, and we are about to talk about some good stuff on tonight. We're starting a little bit early. We see Brother Mario coming in. All right, now that's Sister Sherry. As they come and chiming in, we getting ready to embark into some knowledge, some wisdom, and some understanding. Capricorn, yes. Thank you so much. As you guys are coming in, make sure that you put your zodiac sign in the live. Thank you so much. As you guys are coming in, make sure that you put your zodiac sign in the live tonight. Yes. We certainly thank God for an opportunity to share so much information with you. I've really been enjoying the participation of a lot of the people that have even been viewing, those that are coming in. Make sure you put your zodiac sign in before we get really started. We started a little earlier tonight in Bible study, and I want to share some knowledge with you guys. There's some things that are going on that I just, as you see, the title is Manifesting Boldness. You know that when I do my lives, I'm always discussing about manifestation, and I want to be clear. I had a lot of people did reach out to me and say that how much they enjoy in the information. Normally when I do my lives, I do put them on my YouTube channel, so you can go back and maybe some of the things that you chimed in that you didn't get, that you can go back and reference. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you. As you come in, make sure you guys are putting in your zodiac sign. We thank you for your participation. And this live, I want to say on the onset, if you are 18 years younger, 17 on down, you cannot be in my live. I know I'm in the church, but I speak very graphic. Thank you, Taurus in the house. Thank you so much for chiming in with us. Let me tell y'all something. You come in. Hello, hey, Sister Tree. Make sure you guys are putting in so that once again, as everybody start chiming in, these lives that I do, yes, I'm a minister of the gospel, but these lives that I do are only for grown people, the grown and the mature. Thank you so much for the fire. She comes, beauty already coming in with the fire. Come on here, beautiful firefly. Thank you so very much. You guys, thank you all for the support and how you guys have been coming in and not only sharing my live, liking my stream. I just really appreciate what you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much for the fire. 40. There you go. I appreciate it for the present. I'm really. I am. Thank you. I appreciate everything that everybody does, and I hope that you all are actually going onto my YouTube channel and actually going over the information. It's only information. It doesn't turn into knowledge until you start applying it. Okay, we are showing out tonight. Brother Mario with the candle. Okay, this is what we're doing tonight. All right. I really appreciate all the support and how you guys have been coming in and getting information. I also appreciate how you guys have been sharing my lives and actually participating, and also my moderators, to all my moderators that have been supporting me in this, helping keeping the flow going, and so people can actually get what they need and the information that I'm making available. Personally, many of you all, some of you may know, some of you may not know that Apostle Ely has a job. I work for UPS. So a lot of times you guys see that I come on 9:30 because I got off from work. I get a little something to eat, clean myself up, and then I get on and we go at it. I want to talk about something that that I have learned to walk in. I have learned to manifest. Thank you, Sister Tree, for the money bag. And I'm going to explain tonight, when it comes to your spirituality, why this is so important to as in manifesting boldness. And I want to thank you so much for the love. Okay, we are getting stirred up tonight. I really want you to understand why it is important to be able to manifest boldness. And I want to give you a correct understanding of boldness. And we're not talking about bullying, and we're not talking about being rude. Because I think that a lot of people declare themselves as bold and they're really bullies. A lot of people declare themselves as bold. Blessing key. Thank you so very much. Who is that? Goddess. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming in my live. This is that. Make sure you guys are following her. That is some. I wouldn't call her firecracker. I would call her 4th of July. Come on here, somebody. I really want you guys to understand what I mean by boldness. And boldness is something that I feel that as an African American man in the United States of America, that we lack boldness when it's necessary, and we go around and we learn behavior of other men, and we think they're being bold when they're being rude, they're being obnoxious, and they're being ignorant, and it's being labeled as boldness. So we're going to define boldness tonight before I get into our spiritual practice. Love you too. Love you so very much. And that's on the real. One of the things that people have learned about me that are around me, because many of you watch me on TikTok and watch my videos, those that are around me understand what I mean about being bold. And there's a time in your life that you need to understand when it's time to stand up. And I've watched, whether it's in department stores, whether it's in grocery stores, certain things. What's your sign? Yes. What's y'all sign? My sign is, I'm Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. So I'm a wildfire. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much. Now, by definition, y'all know I'm a studious individual. I don't be out here selling wolf tickets, but I want y'all to know we can't create, Leo's in the house. We can't create our own definitions and label it as such. So by the definition, the word bold means bold of a person, action, or idea, showing an ability, and I underline ability or power to take risk, confidence, and courageous. So somebody that is bold, somebody that is confident, somebody that takes risks. So up under taking risks, I put Sagittarius. Up under confident, I put Leo. Up under courageous, I put Aries. Now, anybody that practices spirituality know that when you're dealing with bold and confidence, you are normally dealing with fire energy. Are y'all hearing me? Normally when you're dealing with, when you want boldness in your life, you summon or you call on a fiery spirit or something that is ruled by those planets, and mainly Leo when it comes to confidence. Aquarius is in the house. All right now. Capricorn, moon, Capricorns, Aries and moon, and Libra rising. Okay, we got you put your chart up there. Now, why is this important in our spiritual practice? Because many of us are ashamed of our African roots. We have to be bold. We have to be courageous. We have to be risk takers and willing to go against what somebody else feels is comfortable when it comes to our practice. Taurus is in the house. We have to be the type of people, after we have studied, to show ourselves approved. I truly enjoy your lives. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate that. Y'all know I'm a Sagittarian, so I need that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people look at the way that I conduct myself in my spiritual practices. Like if you came in my church, you would see me burning incense. Like it's smoky in here because I burn incense in my church. I have candles in my church. And I'm going to show y'all some candle work that I did for some of the people that donated. They wanted me to light a candle, one of the money candles in the church. And I did for a $50 donation. And I in order to do that, you have to be bold. Do I burn sage? Now, what I do, I don't burn sage all the time. And I'm going to tell you why. Sage is ruled by Jupiter. I burn a lot of Palo Santo. And I'm going to explain that why before I get in there. Now you see. Yes. Now, I don't burn sage a lot because what sage does, it get rid of all energy. Jupiter, sage is ruled by the element of Jupiter and the element of air and ruled by the planet Jupiter. So it disperses all energy. It clears it out. So if I choose to burn sage, what I would do is burn Palo Santos because you have to replace the energy that you're dispersing. So a lot of times when you're dealing with certain herbs, you got to understand what it actually does. So Palo Santos smell. Oh yeah, and it smells better. Sometimes people, like especially if you driving a car, because I burn incense even in my car. I burn incense in my truck at work. I practice. I'm very bold about what I do. If you come up on me, you can smell the oils, the aroma of what I do. I am very bold, and I'm very out there about what I believe. I have to buy. I'll have to buy. Okay, so the reason why we have to become a courageous people, we have to stop sitting around. And listen, and this is no diss at marching. Please don't take any of that. Yes, I love it too. Please do not take any diss at marching by nonviolence. I'm talking about what I practice. There's times, hey, welcome to our live. Make sure as you coming in my live that you are not, if you are 18 years or younger, you must leave my live. This is only for grown people. This is for people that practice their spirituality, their African spirituality. I don't care what your denomination is. I don't care what your religion is. I talk about spiritual laws. And it fits everybody, no matter what your practice is, whether you're a Babala, whether you're a Santero, a Buddha, a son, whether you are an apostle, prophet, pastor, teacher, evangelist, or just a spiritual person. Wicca witch, it covers everybody's belief. You have to be bold. Now, the only way that you can truly be bold, you need to know your stuff. I'm going to say this again. A lot of people are not bold because they don't have the confidence, they don't have the reassurance, and they are not able to articulate what they believe in. A lot of times in my church, I always, when I'm finished ministering or preaching, I always ask, what did you learn? Now in this live, because we're in a Bible study, you got questions about the subject matter, you're more than welcome to ask questions. But the reason why us as a people, most people were trained to bow down to white supremacy. Most people were trained to be ashamed of their particular practice. You speak nothing but. Thank you so much. A lot of people are not accustomed to being courageous. A lot of us are not accustomed to being risk takers. A lot of us are not accustomed to what I was saying, confident. We talk big talk, but when it comes to action, when it comes to when the police show up, when it comes to somebody disagreeing with us, when it comes to our spouse saying, oh, you doing that root stuff, or when it comes to being in church and somebody finds that you associating with Apostle Ely, you're not courageous and say, yes, I associate with him because he walks in truth. He walks in knowledge. He actually can manifest what he's talking about. I had a young lady actually went to I'm out of Florida. I'm out of Florida. Thank you for coming in. I'm out of Florida. So she went to Miami because she wanted to cast a spell on me because she was attracted to me and her particular message was not working. So she went to somebody to work on me. Well, I am not the type of preacher that you want to work on. Because first of all, I'm a true seer. I've always been born with the gift. And as in our black culture, we say we had the veil over our face. I've always been able to see spirits. I've always been able to hear. I've always had certain abilities. So I've never lived a life outside of magic. Let me say it like that. Even when I got into church and received the baptism of the Holy Spirit, as we say, that which is feminine energy, goddess energy. Anybody that is in the church world that is professing to be filled with the Holy Ghost is basically what they're saying. I have been baptized with feminine energy. Any man or woman that prophesies or uses the spirit of prophecy, that is also feminine energy. These powerful gifts, there's masculine energy and there's feminine energy. And when a lot of times when you hear in church they say, oh, the Shekinah glory is here, that is also feminine energy. Yes. So when you are bold and you are bold, want to manifest boldness, you have to have a general idea, especially when you are not raised to be bold. Thank you for the flowers. Especially when you were not raised to take certain risks. Especially when you were not raised up to be confident. You're not confident to ask for what you want on your job. You're not confident to ask for what you want in a relationship. You're in a certain era where instead of you saying, listen, I want a freak in the bedroom, but I want a lady in the street. Or I want a freak as a man, but I still want you to be a gentleman when we're out there. You got to be bold. You have to take a risk and say, you know what? I like you. Are you willing to take this to the next level? I don't just want to date you. I want something to go. You have to be a risk taker. Some people cannot even start their own business because they will not take a risk. Shekinah glory is an angel, an extremely blessed angel. I love that Shekinah glory. Exactly. But it's feminine energy. The reason why I distinctly call it, because you have a lot of men that don't understand that when they're calling on the power of God. I'm going to say something to mess a lot of these Christians up. When you calling on the power of God, you really calling on feminine energy. Remember, even in the scripture, when the Bible said after John baptized Jesus in the river Jordan, and the Spirit descended upon Jesus and sat upon his shoulder, it's descended upon him as a dove, feminine energy. When you see me working signs, wonders, and miracles, that's feminine power. When you see me defending, when you see me destroying my enemies, that's masculine energy. Are y'all hearing me? When you see healing and nurturing and all that, that's feminine energy. Don't mean that feminine energy can't destroy you. Let's not deceive. But I want you to understand what energy is operating at particular time. And when men understand that when you want to create something, when you say the Elohim, that means you are dealing with feminine energy. Masculine energy does not create. Feminine energy creates. So when you say God will make a way out of nowhere, what you're really saying, Goddess will make a way out of nowhere. In other words, feminine energy will make a door out of nowhere, or make a road out of nowhere. Feminine energy will make a dollar out of 15 cents. See, I have the knowledge to know what I'm speaking. So therefore, I'm not in any illusion about the power that resides in male or female or both genders. Come on here, somebody. Now, if you want to be bold, if you want to be courageous, and you want to take risks, you got to do your homework. You have to study your craft. You got to know your stuff. So when you are challenged, you can with confidence step forward and declare who you are, what you stand for, and what you're not going to put up with. Are y'all hearing me real good up in here? Now, we're going to read this. First of all, it is Proverbs. Hold on, y'all. Oh, there you go. All right. I almost lost Proverbs 28:1. Now, listen at this real good. It said, the wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Are you really going to come in here in my live and tell me Jesus is king? Yahshua is king. There was no J. Do I have to do this Bible study? Let me educate you. When you study the Bible and you study the original text, there was no such thing as a J. So it's called Yahshua, and it's Yahweh. Yahshua, Yahweh, and the Holy Spirit, original name is Yah-Heh-Vah-Heh. So when you come in my live, understand that I am educated, and I am knowledgeable about history. And before there was ever a J, there was a Y. And the why is, why would you come into my life knowing that I'm an apostle of God? Because you don't understand what we're talking about now. It's called boldness. I am bold enough to correct you. Respect my life. If you have questions, ask your questions. If you don't have any understanding who Jesus really is, I am Christ. When you look at a black woman, that's Christ. Now, Proverbs 30, verse 30. We understand what boldness is. Because we're going to manifest some boldness tonight, okay? Because this is what happening. A lot of you all that practice your African tradition ain't bold enough to stop people. Because Christianity everything about Christianity was robbed from the Egyptians. Mary, that we in the Christian talk about, that's Isis. Jesus is Horus. They stole it. But guess what? It's just like the cartoon. The characters may be fake, but the storyline is real. So still get the message. Whether we talking about Jesus or Horus, the message is what you need to get. No matter who they utilize to tell the message. Okay? So please, if you done been taught as a sheep the word of God and you ain't really studied and did real history and dug beneath the surface, I really wouldn't advise you to come in my live, because I am knowledgeable, okay? All right, I didn't start this yesterday, and I don't have apostle on my name because of who I think I am. All right, Proverbs 30 verse 30. And guess what? I done schooled some Jehovah's Witnesses. I said it's her name because of the Greek. Exactly. But I don't want to mess them up, because sometimes we lose people because they've been lied to so long. So you got to kind of, instead of just telling them that Santa Claus don't exist, sometimes you got to walk them back. Because sometimes you rush people back to the truth when they've been living a lie so long. Y'all hear me? I'm going to say this again. Sometimes it ain't that I don't know certain things, but I can't come on a lie, because if you've been living a lie all your life and you've been told that Santa Claus real, huh? If you've been told that Santa Claus real, and you've been told that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and you find out later on they ain't never exist, but the storyline's still the same, okay? Still the storyline, even though ain't no such thing. But that's beside the point. Now, Proverbs 30 and 30. It says this: a lion, which is the strongest among beasts, and turn not away from any. When you have the boldness, when you can manifest the boldness, let's talk about that. The reason why I wanted to talk about the lion, because we always talk about the lion of the tribe of Judah. We are the lions, the lioness. The lion is the male energy, lioness is the female energy. And remember, the lioness is the one that goes out to hunt. Y'all hear me real good? The lioness is the one that goes out to hunt. Now, the male lion claims the territory. He makes sure that when another lion comes along, he's the one that goes out to meet the lion. See, every energy got a part to play. That's what we got to understand. Every energy got a part to play. Now, why the lion? Because all a lion is a bigger version of a house cat. And a cat always lands on his feet. And when you have the boldness of a lion, you will always be able to land on your feet, no matter how many people try to snatch the rug from up under your feet. Because let me tell you something, when you understand who you are, you understand what you're doing, and you know your destiny, then it don't matter who agrees with you, because you bold. It doesn't matter who don't support you, because you support yourself, because you're standing firm on the foundation what you believe in. And let me tell you that it's not just a belief, but faith without works is dead. That you are able to manifest this God-like power. See, when you bold enough to speak to the elements, when you bold enough to light your candle right in front of your hater, whether they believe in it or not. Huh? Because if my candles turn you off, you weren't meant to be here. If my incense turn you off, I didn't get on live and I didn't get on the internet to be accepted by somebody else's philosophy. I've been living by this for many years. My children have been healed. My family members have been healed. Most people that talk about Jesus ain't never seen a miracle. Huh? White supremacists have been holding you up and you call it Jesus. But I'm going to tell you about a God. I'm going to tell you about a God that's about to show up and show out. Because guess what? I am not the only one that is getting bold. I am not the only one that is understanding and raising my vibration. Because guess what? I don't need you to supply my need. I need God. I need the energy that is at work in my life so I can speak to the air and it obey. Because I'm bold. I can speak to the water and it obey. Huh? I can honor Mother Earth or Tiamat. Huh? We call her Mother Earth. Gaia. They got all kind of names for her. She's a living soul. Huh? So when we understand, then we can be bold in our authority. We can be bold and courageous how we walk and how we talk. And then we will be bold enough to support people that walk in the truth, that are being a light that cannot be hid, I meant. How many people are really bold? Let me tell y'all something. If you believe in this concept, here's Christ saying, If you deny me before men, I will deny you before my Father. You are ashamed of your ancestors, but you want your ancestors to protect you. You ain't bold enough to say who you working with. Huh? You want the Orishas to be bold and go before the other councils of the Orisha to intercede in your behalf. But then you deny the practice. Talk to me. I've had people say, well, I want such and such anointing. But you shame of what they practice. Why would you want my anointing? Why would you want my mantle? Why would you think that my spirit or the ancestors will work with somebody that's ashamed of them? Or they're going to work with somebody that's bold and declare who they are? Y'all hearing me? Proverbs 30:30 is showing us we got to be bold like a lion. A lion does not ask permission to walk in the jungle. A lion don't ask for permission to drink at the water spout. A lion doesn't ask permission to go and take down some food. Let me tell you something about a real lion. I'm not talking about bullying. I'm not talking about being rude. A lion never eats more. It doesn't kill unnecessarily. It doesn't go around and torment the other animals. Everybody knows when that lion is on a warpath. Huh? The elephant get his big ass out the way. When that lion's on a warpath, everybody in the jungle knows it. When that lion leans down and he roars into the earth and he sends that vibration through the earth. Come on here, somebody, huh? You know why a lion pisses? Because he lets another lion know this is my territory. See, when you bold enough to stake off your territory, and when a lion messes with another lion messes with one of his lioness, that lion go looking for his ass. Because one thing a lion knows, you can smell just like I smell. You smelled my piss. Why did you mess with that? So that means you trying me. See, you have an understanding why we are supposed to have the boldness, and this is how you manifest. It's not lip service. You must have the Bible says that a lion is the strongest among beasts. We have the most dominant gene in this earth. But then you are asking permission to be who you are from the weakest gene in the earth. That ain't their fault. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. Huh? Because you don't know, that's not their fault. Yes, you've been deceived. Yes, you've been lied to, but that's not their fault. Now we got the internet. I have seen people even been given the information and they still. You come in my church, you won't see a white Jesus here. And not just because I'm on the line. I ain't never had one in here. I understand my history. I understand my DNA. I always tell my white brothers and sisters, I'm not trying to get you to believe in what I believe in. I just want you to respect what I believe. Huh? Long as you don't cross my path, cross my territory, we have no problem. Because you are human. You have a right to believe and think whatever you want. If you believe in white supremacy, go ahead. Long as it don't get in my lane. Long as you don't come on my territory with the foolishness. Huh? If you want to put your toilet in the living room, it's your business. But long as you don't come and try to take a dump in my living room. Are y'all understanding? So it ain't your responsibility to go in somebody else's world and try to correct their world. Because you think it's out of order. Huh? I'm talking about for as me and my house. This how we serve the Lord. All right? Now, why is that important? Boldness is not something that you just speak. Because I'm old school, y'all. They used to tell, let me say this before I go a little further. Listen, if you are 18 years young, girl, or younger, get off my live. Get off my live. Get off my live. Okay. We talking about fire energy. Because we talking about Sag, as in taking risks. We talking about confidence, Leo, that's sun. And then we talking about Aries, that's courageous, which is ruled by Mars. These are the energies that you need to be working with when it comes to boldness. Okay. The old school was, do not write a check your ass can't cash. I'm going to say that again. You know what you have the capabilities of holding down. You know what you have the capabilities of bringing to pass. Yes, because most of us have been taught to jaw jack or psych people out. Yeah. That ain't the way I live my life, and that ain't the way I teach in my church. See, if you come into my domain, I'm a lion, right? And you come on my turf, and you don't walk a certain type of way, I already know you come for trouble. And now I'm going to address it. Because let me tell you something about people that respect you and they understand your territory. They're going to conduct themselves to make sure you know that they come in peace. Huh? But when you come in, you touching all over things, and you coming in my den, and then you sitting in my spot, you come sit in my chair, how you ain't looking for an ass whooping? All this, I don't teach people, turn the other cheek. I teach them turn their cheek. I had a member in my church. Her husband was out there cheating. I told her, do not go out there messing with that woman, because you in a relationship with him. I said, but wait. I said, I'm the pastor. That's what I'm going to tell you what I told her. I said, but she going to get comfortable because he ain't handling his business. Because she going to want you to know she messing with him. I said, she going to come to your door. I said, when she come to your door, you on your turf, on your land, where you pay bills at. And that's when you make up for the old and the new. Because a hoe like that ain't got no business coming to the wife's door. And so if you come to my door, I'm going to treat you like the hoe you is. That's how I roll. And that she will know that you are the lioness and you running that, huh? Now, if you want to play with the king, you better play with him out there where he ain't pissed. Because this his territory, and this is where I rule. I'm queen here. Because guess what? You can't control the next person, but you can stand your ground. But many of you all start getting and compete with the side piece. I don't compete with the side piece because I'm not a side dish. I'm going to say that again real slow. I don't compete with the side dish. I ain't trying to outdress her. I already got the position. I'm not trying to outdo him. I already got the position. It ain't nobody's fault that you don't know how to stand in your authority. It ain't nobody's fault that you don't know how to stand your ground. It ain't nobody's fault that you don't know how to defend your territory. Because the Bible very clearly says our weapons are mighty through the pulling down a stronghold. So when you put down your weapons to appease somebody, and you won't, because they don't like your candle burning, you put it down. They don't like your mantras. They don't like how you meditating, and it seems spooky to them. That ain't their fault. That's yours. If they were able to psych you out and make you not be confident, yes, beat down. That's my Taurus. I'll put them horns in your ass. Yes, sir. Don't ask me for advice. I'm a fire sign. I'm about that life. Huh? I'm about territory. I'm about doing what I supposed. Because let me tell y'all something. You know why I had an attitude? Because I don't bother people. I don't go and mess with. When I go to my saint's house, I don't go all through that. I respect people's spaces. I go to other people's churches, synagogues, ceremonies. I know how to conduct myself, huh? And I expect you as a king, I respect you as a queen to know how to conduct yourself, huh? But if you come in here and mess with this Sagittarius, I'm going to put some fire in your ass and I'm going to put some arrows in your head. Straight up. That's how I roll. So I don't care nothing about what you don't believe in, huh? Don't believe in this ass whooping. How about that? Don't believe in that. And please, this ain't for entertainment, because some of my saints are right here with me while I'm carrying on. This is how I actually operate. They here. This is how I talk. This ain't a show. This ain't a show. Okay? Now, Acts 28, because we gonna learn some stuff today. Because remember, you a lion, you a lioness. You want to manifest boldness? Do what you're supposed to do. Make sure that you can run and rule your house. Make sure that you are in a place. Stop being ashamed of what you believe in. I know that we were taught that what? Voodoo. If you look up the actual word of voodoo, it's a French word for spirit. Why is that everything that when it comes to our African is denoted as evil? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? I'm bold enough to say it. Huh? And don't tell me about, Pastor, I don't care if your weak ass pastor don't fellowship with me. My saints don't have to go nowhere to get no help. They can get help right here. My saints don't have to run over to Miss Mary's house and get her to life, because they can get help right here. They don't have to run to the root man house, because I know about herbs right here. I know how to invoke the spirit right here. I'm a super Walmart. But you got to go to a church and then turn around and call somebody else to read for you. And you supposed to got prophets inside the church, but they can't see. They can't remove the curse. They can't remove the hex. They can't cleanse you. How you serve an all-powerful God and all-knowing God and you still need help? Huh? That's like a woman saying that she got a king, but you trying to get sex outside. You ain't getting enough wood at home? Y'all hear me? If you got to step outside of your environment, that means that you're acknowledging you're not getting what you need. Huh? And you shouldn't be in a position unless you are fit to be in that position. If I can't watch, if I can't see, how can I tell you what's going on in your life? Do I have a YouTube? Yes, my YouTube channel, Brother Mario put that in. It's up under my name, my government name. That's why I put my government name out there, so in case they want to. And any of y'all that know how to read and throw cards, if you think I'm phony, you think I ain't the real deal, throw your cards. Before I throw your ass. Find out who you dealing with. The Bible said like this: sit down first and count up the cost. Count up the cost. A lot of us, let me tell you something about a cat. A cat uses math. A cat, we supposed to be able to sit down and count up the cost and come up with a strategy of how we're going to execute our plans, our ideas, or our visions. That's what being bold is. You're not taking a blind risk. You're taking a calculated risk. You sitting down and counting up, do you got enough soldiers to go to war with this person? We had a thing we used to come up, because I'm a 70s baby. We had this thing come up, you got to bring some to get some. Because a lot of y'all been taught in them churches and them other belief systems about, oh, I'm going to whoop your ass. And my favorite response to people that say stuff like that to me, I say, what, you gonna leave your ass at home? Because you got to bring your ass to get mine. And what, you think I'm gonna sit here and let you do that to me? Oh, you think I'm one of them kind of Christians? No, I ain't one of them kind of Christians. A lot of you all cannot be bold because you have been taught to allow people to walk over you, to talk to you in a kind of way. People say slick stuff out their mouth. I have stopped my car and I have stopped my truck to get me some straightening. Because I want you to know that you might talk to that other black man and call him boy, but you won't talk to me like that. Huh? Some of y'all let people sit and like cuss you out, call you all kind of names. I'm going to say that again. Boldness. How do you manifest boldness? You got to first love yourself enough to willing to fight for you. You can't just say I'm bold. No, you're not. Because if you had loved yourself enough, you would not be putting yourself in position to be disrespected. And then if somebody try to disrespect you, nobody got to tell you how to correct them. Nobody has to tell the lion how to defend his lair. It's in his nature. It's in his nature. I'm going to say that again. Why you think they tell you not to trust in your blood, your ancestors? It's in your DNA. They know how to war. We know how to fight. That rage is coming because it's time to make a change. The kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violence take it by force. Yeah. You know how many relationships that, you know why side pieces are so bold to come out? Because you not being a real lioness. Huh? Because back then you wouldn't try the wife. Because them wives were wise for real. They were bold. Huh? I'm talking to gay. I'm talking to straight. I'm talking to bi. I'm talking to every race. If you were bold and you were manifesting boldness, you wouldn't get tried as much. I ain't gonna say nobody won't try you, but you wouldn't get tried like you being tried. Because there's no resume behind you. Even when David, let me tell y'all something. Even when David went and to stand up against Goliath, he had a resume. He didn't just start, thank you for the flowers. He didn't just start being bold and when he was faced with Goliath. He had already been bold with the sheep. He had already been bold when the lion came. He was already bold when the bear came. See, you got to have certain battles, because many of you all, if you really understood your spirituality, you would embrace when things happen, because you're getting experience. You're getting experience. Without experience, then you don't have reference material. That's why when King Saul and them were looking at David, what makes you think that you can go up against Goliath? The reason why I think I can go up against Goliath, because God delivered the bear into my hand. He delivered the lion. I got a resume. Huh? You think Haitian people ain't worked on me? Work voodoo against me? I whoop their ass too. I had one of them tell me, say, you are not an American. American men don't have that kind of power. I said, I got some. I done got into it with Obeah men. Oh, whoop her ass. I done got into it with witches. I broke their broom and sent that hoe back home. I am not the one. When this ain't big. This ain't arrogant speaking. I got a resume. I don't bother people, but if you start it, I am going to finish it. You mess with my children, I am going to finish it. I don't go and bother people. This ain't bullying. Some of y'all think going and interrupting in people's lives and situations, that's bold. No, mind your own damn business. And if somebody come to your business trying to put you out of business, then you get on that ass. And you let everybody, because let me tell you something, when somebody get bold enough to come to your door, I guarantee you, they done told somebody, oh, I'm finna go in there and get them straight. So whoever your little posse that you trying to impress, let them also know you got your ass whooped. Why you had to go to the hospital. And we just talking about on the natural. We ain't even got to the spiritual part. Too many of you all are putting down your DNA. You putting down your own spiritual power. And you wonder why these some of you all with this, oh, I'm all love and light. Why is somebody of a weaker DNA magic stronger than the dominant gene? Because you're not using your magic. You're not using your melanin. Because that's dark. Wake up, people. Let's get back to science. What are you talking about, Apostle Ely? Dark matter. That's what the universe is made of. It's scientifically proven. Carbon energy. 666. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. You know who that's the makeup of? Us, man. You know who had carbon energy? Us. You done made, many of you out here celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Yay! Yay! Woo! Know what that was about? Getting black people out of Ireland. The snakes that they were talking about was us. The snake, Damballa. The Kundalini energy, that's us. You don't even, they make movies about us to our face, and they're so cocky that they know that they can tell you the truth in your face. You wouldn't even recognize they're talking about you. Because some of y'all be in a regular conversation and somebody talking about you, you don't even know they're talking about you. Because you're not enlightened. Huh? So when they go and do their weak ass magic against me, I put it on them. I do. I'm telling you what I do. I'm not telling you what you do, because you might not be bold like me. You might not be studied like me. You might not study your craft. You may not exercise your spiritual gifts at the manner and at the rate that I do. But I'm telling you, as for me and mine, I walk in boldness about what I believe. You like it, you don't like it. You associate with me, you don't associate with me. Return to sin, I know that's right. And when I return to the sin, I put some heat to it. Because you can't go around and telling me that you're greater than me. Because it's hard to say you're greater than me when God has made you my footstool. It's hard to testify that you're smarter than me when I'm outwitting you. Is anybody hearing what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not interested. We so busy want everybody, oh, I study and I got the Ankh. You don't even know how to invoke the power of the Ankh. Because you don't understand it. You think it's a symbol. It is anything that we bring, we create. It's a reflection from what's within us. Even the Bible tells you the kingdom of God is in you. How can you be bold when you think that everything you need is outside of you? No, the kingdom, the Kabbalah, that's you. They call it all kind of things. Some of y'all think when you hear a different name, y'all ever heard the word they have in America, synonym? Y'all heard the word synonym? When you hear the word magic or magique, chi, ashe, power, energy, frequency, they talking about the same thing. But because you hear something different, you think they talking about something different. It's the same thing. Fried chicken, jerk chicken, orange chicken. We still talking about chicken. What the hell wrong with you? So you black and you speak Spanish. That means you're not black. You black and you speak French. So that means you're not black. You from Great Britain and you talk about Cheerio and you're not black. Yeah, please, once again, my lives are only for grown folk. You 18 years younger, you need to go by what your parents teaching you. When you get grown, then you can make your own choice. But if you in my life, make sure you are 18 and above. This is only for grown folk. Okay? You need to understand how to manifest boldness. And before you go out there trying to make people believe that you're bold, you need to do your own, you need to do self-inventory. And you need to understand the responsibility that you should assume as being a black man or a black woman. And let me tell y'all something. If we ain't out here showing personal love for our own selves, then why are you scared? You want everybody else to love us and to care about us. That's how charity starts at home, then it spreads abroad. I gotta love me and I gotta love the skin that I'm in. Let me get to it. Acts 28. and 31. When we read the Bible and somebody gonna tell me about Jesus, this Bible ain't nothing but astrology and symbolism. And you would know that if you had studied. And how the hell you gonna tell me about something we created? I'm not gonna listen to you. That's like you being in your own house and letting your child tell you what to do. You don't sit your ass down, I know something. Oh, I would never go to his church. You don't have to. It don't change or stop nothing. Keep going where they lying to you. And then some of y'all got a nerve. You got a problem with my truth, the truth that I'm telling. But then when you lead a church, you talk about how the preachers ain't nothing but liars. So now I'm telling you the truth. What's the problem now? I'm divulging the absolute truth. Huh? And I'm not black, I'm brown. My damn hair is black, and some of it gray. Y'all love to talk about, but when somebody honest with you, you don't support that. But we got to be bold even when our people don't want to hear the truth. I'm not gonna get up here and tell you a lie to get followers and people to support and give. If you're gonna support Apostle Ely, you're gonna support me because you looking for the truth. And you looking for somebody that ain't trying to change you. Because I don't tell people what to do. Ain't nobody in this church that follow me. I tell them how to live their life. What I do is give them knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. How you live your life, whether it's raggedy or whether it's divine, that's your choice. You got free will. Ain't nobody, you're not no computer. You're not my slave. Some of y'all out here sleeping with your same sex, sleeping with each other, and then you gonna go kill yourself because some bastard behind a wooden pulpit told you going to hell. Well, at least you could have asked him for the keys. Because how you gonna send me to a place you ain't got no keys to? How you gonna let somebody that don't have the deeds tell you who can come in and who can go out? I don't understand that. Because you ain't thinking. How you gonna let somebody that's been chartered by an organization tell you where you need to go? I don't understand that. You killing yourself because somebody don't want you in their four walls? Go get you another set of four walls. You know why you killed yourself? Because you don't know who you are. You don't know your self-love, and you want other people to accept something that you're supposed to be doing in your private chamber. Because what you do in your bedroom ain't nobody's business. And I don't care who don't like that. Huh? Because if I want to sleep with a giraffe, I'm going to enjoy myself. Acts 28 and 31. It says this. Preaching the kingdom of God and teaching those things which concerns the Lord Jesus Christ, with all confidence and no man forbidding him. Confidence. Here we go again. Yes, sir. All right. Let me tell y'all something. Manifesting boldness is when you see a police officer manhandling a woman. You so scared of getting shot or killed. How are black women? Y'all talk to me. How are black women gonna get confidence in their king when you scared to die? I'm gonna say that real slow. The Bible says he that seeks to save his life shall lose it. You run faster than her. You left her back to defend y'all. How? I'm going to say that again. How you going to manifest boldness and you afraid to face the other beast in the earth? You the strongest beast in the earth. Your animal nature is the strongest energy in the earth. And you afraid because you don't understand your power. So when they're working with Ogun, when they got that bullet, you got power over that element, that metal. But you don't understand that. So you walk in fear because you don't know your power. Huh? My spiritual brother, they unloaded a machine. He's a Haitian guy, a friend of mine. We did some ceremonies together. Just trying to hint to y'all. So y'all come with that dumb stuff, you're going to get your ass tore up. So he was in a situation. And they pulled out a machine gun on him. And they unloaded that machine gun. And when I tell you fire was flying everywhere, but not one of them bullets touched him. The spirit took him over and he went into a trance. But not one bullet. Not one bullet. I remember my middle boy. My middle boy was in the car with some of his family. And the car went off the road and went into a ditch. Y'all hear me? My blood went off a curb in a deep ditch. And the car fell on a tree limb. Oh, y'all don't want to have. I'm talking about Apollo. I'm talking about Apollo. It fell, the weight of a car was on a tree limb. But when God be for you, but because my son was in the car, because I got a prayer life, because I got connections with the hierarchy, that limb held that car all that time until they pulled that car out of that ditch. Huh? Don't tell me about what God won't do. Huh? Don't tell me about what he won't do. They done stepped up on me now. It's green all around me, huh? When you want to manifest boldness, first educate yourself in what's in your blood, in your true belief system. First, educate yourself about your own energy. This is why I keep asking you all about your zodiac sign, the energy that you bring. If you're an Aquarius, if you're a Libra, if you're a Gemini, if you're a Leo, if you're a Sagittarius, if you're... Come on here. And let me say this, because she made a point, ain't nothing that God can't do. But let me say it like this. We all have a measure of the gift of God. We are not without measure. You got to know how strong you are in this thing. Don't bite off. This is why I say a cat does math. A lot of you all can't be bold because you're not counting up the cost. You're not calculating what you can handle. You don't know your breaking point. You don't recognize when you almost out of gas. Let me tell y'all something. If you have really been in Christ, and I'm going to say this again because I might seem insensitive, it is nobody's responsibility to defend your turf. If you are really, I didn't say because you were going to church. I didn't say because you were going to mosque. I didn't say because you were going to the shrine. If you were walking in power and you were walking in the authority where you were created in his image and after his likeness and manifesting your energy, that Taurus, the bull, would have took his horns. That Scorpio would have used that stinger. That Pisces would have flooded your ass out. Are y'all hearing me? That crab, the Cancer, would have took that claw and clawed your ass to death. Huh? That mountain goat, that sea goat, that Capricorn would have pushed your ass off that cliff. Are y'all hearing me? That ram, that Aries, would have came straight up and knocked your ass out. Hell, bam! Every one of us got a defense. Every one of us been given a weapon. It is Libra. You would have brought justice to that ass. You're the balance. You would have... Libra has the scales. That's justice. Every last one of us has it. But you know what? We so busy trying to do what everybody else doing or what we think is popular, instead of learning our own spirituality. Let me tell you something. If another woman can take your man, he was never yours. I'm going to say this again. If another... Aquarius is the water bearer. Why didn't you take that water in that jug and drown that hoe? Leo, you already know we talking about the lion. Why did you take your force and your power and crush your adversary? Let me tell y'all something. Nobody can take what's yours. Nobody. What God give you, Jesus said no man can take what God has given me, because ain't nobody greater than the Father. I'm going to say that again. He said, I given you dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, the beasts of the field. Then why is it, ma'am, why is it, sir, that you're not walking in your authority, that somebody feels comfortable messing with what belongs to you? Don't answer. You need to ask that question. Huh? Why does your mate feel comfortable? Why ain't they nervous? If you the voodoo queen, why didn't the Lord tell you what was going on? And why didn't you mess that hoe up? Because if there's no consequences for coming into the lion's den, then there is no reason to fear the anointing that's on your life. If there's no consequences for trespassing on your territory, then why would they stop? If they're not going to go to jail, if you can't bind them as a Capricorn, if they can't be restricted with your power, then what's the purpose of even saying you owe anything? That people just going to come in and do whatever they want in your life. Y'all want to be victims at this side of the mouth. You see my lips? On this side of your mouth, you want to be a victim. On this side of your mouth, you want to be more than a conqueror. Which is it? Which is it, sir? Which is it, man? Because what God has for you is for you. Because you're not bold enough to take a risk. You're not courageous enough. You don't have the confidence that you're going to make it, so you bow down. Even the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused to bow down to Nebuchadnezzar. They rather died in the fire furnace. But you, sir, but you, ma'am, you want everybody to respect your Christianity, but you weak as hell. You want everybody to respect your territory. Because you come to my territory and you mess with what's mine, everybody going to know. Because they're going to be just like they did when God dealt with Egypt. They're going to be talking about your ass whooping, but they're going to be telling their grandkids, about that ass whooping. Oh, you don't want to go over there. No, I wouldn't mess with his. Why your pastor ain't bold? Why? Let me say it like this. Because especially in the church world, everything the devil day, the devil this. You're running around here professing. You are professing that God is creator of all things, right? That's what you're professing. You say he created all things, but then you turn around and say, oh, I ain't going over there because that's the devil territory. Why aren't you bold enough to go over there then? Won't you make it holy? I don't mind people calling me the devil. But when I act like the devil, don't call me, what were you expecting? Don't y'all notice that most people say they're Christian, they got bad attitudes? Most people that say they save and love Jesus, they always doing dirty stuff. They always disrespecting other people's space. And it ain't nothing like a good Christian that owe you some money that ain't gonna pay you. And I know we all got that Christian person that will tell a lie before Jesus can get the news. Telling you about living right and dying there sucking on. If you ain't, listen. You cannot be on my live if you are 18 years young. You got to be grown. You got to be grown to be on my live. If you want to walk in boldness, sir, you want to walk in boldness, ma'am, then you need to start loving yourself. You need to start respect. Before you start making demands on anybody about respecting you, you need to first respect yourself. And that's by loving yourself. If you are going to be in a relationship with somebody, then you need to man up. And you need to woman up. Put your big girl panties on. Take your Hello Kitty drawers off and put your real woman. Get the Victoria's Secret and make your man desire you. Are y'all hearing me? You trying to make some. You're asking for. You're asking somebody to. You're asking for permission to be respected. I have a problem with that. When I hear men say, "Oh, she won't let me be the man," then what did you do, bitch? Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? She let you be what? She won't let you be the man. Oh, I understand. You done let her walk over you so long that you can't put your foot down. That's what done happened. Because you are afraid, because you're not bold. You're not confident. You don't really know your self-worth. So you allow people to handle you in a kind of way. If you king, she should be glad to sit on your throne. And if you queen, you should be glad to sit on your queen. Why is the dog more happy to see me when I come through the door than you is? You don't want to be here? You don't want to be here? I done been married twice. And I divorced both of them. Because you ain't even treat me no kind of way. You don't know what you got? You Because some of y'all, let me tell y'all something, men. Some of y'all let women talk to their friends and demote you. Huh? Because you don't know your authority. You do not define me as a man. I'm already one. And how I live my life determines what type of man I am. I walk in my honor. I don't have to be perfect. Do you hear me? Huh? As long as you birthing children, you queen. Long as I got the rod of correction, I am king. Huh? If you in the same sex marriage, y'all need to get y'all roles together. Huh? Patty on patty and rod on rod. Whatever going on, y'all need to set some ground rules. Stop making it about, let me tell y'all something. We as a black race of people, we make it about everything else than our behavior. You're not being mistreated because of what somebody thinks about you. You're being mistreated because you allow yourself to be. Because you don't have enough respect for yourself. Because when you stand up for yourself, guess what? Straight, gay, or bi, I'll leave you the hell alone. Because at the end of the day, you still a lion. Only another lion can back up another lion. Be bold. Be courageous. Stop playing with your African religion and think that the ancestors don't know that you shame of them. When somebody come around, you hiding your candles. Somebody come around, you hiding your stuff. You think the ancestors don't see that? Thank you so much for the disco ball. Well, y'all is showing out tonight. Huh? Cause one day we gonna be ancestors, right? So how would you feel if somebody coming to you to help them, but they shame of who you are? Why would you go and ask somebody for some money that you shame of them? Who gonna help somebody or that you shame of? You shame of me? I'm ashamed of you too. I have people come and try to play Nicodemus. You shame to be affiliated with me? Then I'm ashamed to pray for you. Yes, Apostle Ela does not pray for everybody. Because if you can't respect my spirituality, then there's no sense in me calling on my God. Huh? When your white Jesus come through for you, that's who you need to call on. Because when I get in trouble, that ain't who I call on. So I can't honor that. I ain't disrespecting that because if that's what you do, that's what you do. I'm talking about for me. What I honor and I acknowledge what works for me, what moves for me, what heals me, what protects me, what defends me. What gives me the boldness to talk the way that I talk. Because guess what? Out of everything that I said on tonight on this live, it has been backed up over and over again. Thank you guys for your gifts. This right here, this ain't lip service. This ain't lip service. If you're gonna be somebody's pastor, you're gonna be somebody's tata or mambo, you're gonna be somebody's priest, then you need to be able to be bold and courageous and defend them. They should be able to go to you and get what they need. Or you need to stop taking their money. You need to stop being supported by them. Make sure that if you want to be bold like somebody or even bolder than I am, then you need to know your stuff in and out, up and down. Anybody that you see great at what they do, they know their stuff. Some of y'all, there's an old song out there. It said by Betty White. You're making it easy for the cleanup woman. I'm going to say that again. You're supposed to be so spiritual, but you making it easy for the cleanup woman. When I say cleanup woman, I'm talking about a man or a woman. Huh? I remember before I got married, my second wife, I met her baby daddy. And I asked him, I said, is there anything going on? He said, no, we just got a kid together. He said, and then he stopped. He said, you know I've been there first. I said, yeah, you've been there first, but you left a lot of meat on the bone. But I said, but don't worry, I'm going to get it. Huh? Because you think you're saying something. There's ways that women talk to women. There's ways that men talk to men. And some of you women, you have been leading in your household so long that you would not know how to conduct yourself if a real lion came into your life. You would complicate your relationship. You don't know how to walk with other strong men. I'm an ally to women, but a lot of women think you got to tear down a man. That's why I keep asking the question, can you even motivate somebody like me? Can you motivate somebody that don't need your car? Can you motivate somebody that don't need your education? Can you motivate somebody that don't need your pillow? Can you motivate somebody that don't need your credit? Can you motivate somebody that don't need a place to stay? Can you motivate somebody that don't want to have sex with you, that just want to have a relationship with you, that want to be a partner with you? Can you be in the company of somebody that's attractive, that just want to see you win? Can you do that? Sir, can you be with a woman that wants to support you but don't want to have sex with you? Do you have enough self-control that you can see how beautiful and fine she is and respect her boundaries without trying to trick or engage with her and disrespect her request and say, you know what, we just friends? Then you're going to go out and talk about her like a bitch ass nigga and talk about her and low rate it like she talking about she thinks she that? This going on in church, y'all. I ain't talking about out in the world. I'm talking about this, because I done call a couple men that to their face. Bitch ass. This woman done been clear with you. This woman done told you where she come. She done told you what she trying to do, and she know you got talent or ability, and she want to collaborate with you. She want to sing a song. She need you to produce her album. You trying to flex and trying to maneuver your position to get in her panties, and you ain't got no value for her. Then just have sex with her. So you want to defame her and shame her, but then want respect. We still talking about manifest boldness. Are you bold enough to say, you know what, she don't want me? She respects me, but she's not attracted to me. Is that okay? I don't care how good looking I am. And I know I am. Some people don't like my confidence. I don't really care. But everybody don't want me. I got enough sense to know that everybody don't want me. Huh? Just because you got a big old booty, you think everybody wants some of that. You think everybody wants some of that. Are you serious, ma'am? You say you a queen. What make you? I remember this lady talking about shit. If you gonna try to seduce me, you can at least put some lotion on. How you gonna have a dress on with a split in it and your legs asking you a woman? I'm spiritual, not crazy. You wouldn't even put the effort in to adorn yourself. And you going to call me a king and you going to step before me any kind of way? I already know you don't think I'm a king, but I'm going to show you I am. And I'm going to turn down that mashed potatoes with that sour sauce in it. Oh, sorry, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. If you want to walk and manifest boldness, it is not just about how you pray. It's about what you believe in. It's about how you conduct yourself. We should be able to support each other in a way that people can see that we done woke up. We should be able to support, yes, that match. I'm sorry, y'all, I just talk like this. I like your energy. It's very fierce. You have. Yes. You right about that. I got a lot of green and white and yes, red. I have a lot of fire. Let me tell y'all something. If you are really a woman of God, you should be able to see the spirit of a man. And I'm not talking about a man you trying to go. You should be able to work alongside somebody like me. And we grow in power and strength and wealth and economics. And you not try to destroy me because you don't need to dethrone me to be queen. It's a lot of women out here that the only way, because let me tell y'all something, even some of you all got good baby daddies and fathers in your life, but because you can't be the superhero and you can't be the single mom, but the dad supporting. You don't know how to walk with other men that are in authority, other men that don't need your money. You don't even know how to walk in your femininity. Huh? I had a young lady in my church. I said, you know what? You keep doing that, I'm going to take you out of the wood. You're going to piss like the rest of us. I'm going to treat you like, because you walk around here like a man. You out here acting like a dude. And you even burp like one. Ain't nothing dainty about you. When I call you on the phone, I ain't talking about being in a relationship and having sex. I want to know on the other, I don't care how deep your voice is, you need to lighten it up because you talking to me. I want to hear the feminine energy. Good morning. You sound like a dude. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Because you don't respect your feminine energy. You got to respect your own power. You're the creator. You're the divine. He said, I'll bless them and let them have dominion. We so busy doing domination spells on each other and tying each other and putting you in honey jars instead of trying to have a real relationship. Because some things you don't need magic to do. If you just use a little bit of respect with one another, you'll be surprised that you don't have to fix your husband. He'll bring the money home, but he don't feel like a man in the house. Because you too busy showing him your prick. You done took your clitoris out to the vagina and now you got a wood. That I told mine. Until your prick longer than mine, you the woman. Maybe your mama didn't tell you. And my other wife, her voice was deeper than mine. I said, I don't give a damn how deep your voice is. You ain't got no prick. Long as you bleeding every month, I'm the man. Y'all around here begging for respect. Work by the sweat of your brow and earn your respect. When you want to manifest boldness and you want to practice your magic, let me tell y'all ladies something. You might not want to hear this, but if you stop trying to be his mama and be his wife, you'll get you a man. He don't need that. Listen, I don't need you to dress me. I already know how to do it. My mama did her job. Michelle K got that song out, Can't Raise a Man. That's all y'all doing. Y'all buying him. You ain't got no man. You buying some dick. And I'm talking about the women in the church. Because a real man ain't going to put up with your junk. But you pay the cost so you can talk to him any kind of way. So you won't have to burn a candle on him. If you get in your position and stop trying to take him from some other woman. And if your cooch is so good, if your thigh pie so wonderful, then you can go get your own. You don't have to go and get something somebody else done already worked on. She done already pulled the fish out the water. She done caught her. But you don't want to do the work. So you trying to cheat. And then when you get disrespected, woman talking about, oh, don't call me no hoe. I say, I ain't call you no hoe. I call your actions a hoe. Because you know what? Just because we in the church world don't mean we ain't got hoe tendencies. I got hoe tendencies. But you have to what? The Bible say temperance, self-control. That's being a lion. That's being bold. Because it takes boldness for me to talk the way I talk. Because guess what? It's going to turn some people on and it's going to turn some people off. But at the end of the day, it's still the truth. You can't run from the truth. Hello, thank you for coming in our live. Thank you so very much. Make sure you guys are putting your zodiac sign. If you have not gone to my YouTube channel, go to my, help me get this truth out here. Because actually, y'all, this is how I talk on a day-to-day basis. This is not because I'm on live. This is how I actually talk. Ask my children. Support my YouTube channel. Some of you, and those that have already subscribed to my, I want to thank you personally. Apostle Ely, thank you personally. I need the support. Because guess what? I told y'all 2021, it's about strangers helping us get to the next level. Okay? And guess what? You want somebody, thank you so very much. You want somebody, thank you. I appreciate it, Brother Mario. I'm going to show y'all this before I get off. Because we know I'm out of Bible study at 10 o'clock. These candles right here, that I burn in the church for a donation of $50. I fix these candles myself, and I ask you to send your information in my email. Now, I want to show y'all something. This is for prosperity. I'm not going to show you our name, but I'm going to show you how to burn. I burn these in the church. This was a cancerous candle. You see how it's a little clouded, but it's pretty much clear. The prosperity, the energy that burned in here, God granted her request. All right? I'm going to show y'all. This was the candle for a Libra. Look at that. This burned in the church now. I'm going to show y'all how real this is. You see how it looked? Still was a successful burn. Here's the candle of one of the I'm gonna show you the name. A Leo. I burned this for the Leo. Because I set the candle according to your own energy. Look how that burned. Good burn. Then this was burnt for a Gemini. See that right there? See how they burn? Then I burnt this one for Aries. You see all that black up there? All that negativity? It didn't burn black all the way down. But that's how I know this person is being worked on by other people. Thank you so much for that comment. The truth needs no help for support. Come on here. When we use our spiritual tools, they benefit us. We have I have my glasses. These right here, I only have a couple more. I only have, I think, 11 more of these gold candles for donation if you desire me to do this for you. And these right here, I bless these for finances because that's what most people want anyway. They don't want to be healed. They don't want to be set free or delivered. They want some money. So that's what it is. It's true. It's called supply and demand. If more people wanted to be healed and delivered, that's what I'd be doing. But I got things to do, so it is what it is. Now, also, if you don't have this, Beyonce and her song called about non-chopper. Y'all see that right there? This is some good incense. You want another one? You want me to set you another candle? Ask Shay in there. She can tell y'all. She got one of my $100 bills for a donation of $100, and she has so many testimonies. I'm gonna get her on a live so she can testify, because I don't want her to type it in this live. I want her to say it. And then I do a lot of different things for different people. I do court cases. I do a lot of different things, and I don't do it for charity. I'm charitable. Okay, but this right here is if you ever been in one of those convenience stores, especially those Indian convenience stores, and it smell good right there, this the incense they be burning. This non-chopper incense, this is so good. I have the oil and I have the incense, and I fix the candle. Thank you for the flowers. Y'all, something else. Apostle Ela do a lot of things to help people if they want to be helped. You go to my YouTube page, all my information, contact. If you want to know if my church real, go into, it don't matter where you at, Texas or whatever, but if you type in my name in Sunbiz, Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ, you will see me. I'm legal, y'all. That's why I'm bold. I'm bold. What else I want to show y'all? Oh, I got some, I just made it last week. Some of my love incense. I have money incense. These are $35. I fix it from scratch. And then my incense are $35 for donation. Donation only. And you cash at me. Thank you for the fire. Now, that's for people that believe in what I do. Okay? You all that ain't got there yet, just take the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. It's still applicable. It's universal. You don't have to practice what I practice. You don't have to do what I do. But at some point in your life, you're going to have to be bold. And I'm talking about bold and true. Because some of y'all think y'all bold and you're a bunch of liars. I had one girl I was around, somebody I call her, I came up with the word lying liar. She lies so much. That's I don't even believe that's your name. I need to see your birth certificate. You just lie so much. And guess what? I lie, but I don't lie like that. Everybody lie. But I don't lie like that. Ain't nobody 100 about nothing. Even if you don't intend to lie, you don't tell all the truth. Not telling the whole truth is still a lie. So thank you all. Oh my God, y'all still thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Listen, as we grow in this, as we support one another, honest, and anybody can ask every day, ask different ones that I go in their life. I'm a supporter. I'm not asking you to do something for me I don't do as well. I'm first partaker of the fruit. I'm gonna do some candle work for some of you all. If you email me, I only have a few. I think I got 11 here left in the church that I can do. And you know, if you want some help from me, email me, contact me, and I'll get back to you. Remember, Apostle Ely is a working man. The church do not take care of me. You call my cell phone, the church don't pay for that. I pay for that. So have some respect. You can't leave a message because my message box is full. But you can't email me. I think I got over 100 emails that I got to go through. But let me say this. Hey, I go a lie. The lie is the truth until it's proven to be a lie. Absolutely. They don't know I lied until they find out I was lying. Until then, it's the truth. You need extra, please? All right, I'll get on that for you. Listen, I appreciate you guys' support. Let me tell y'all something. Make sure anybody that's in my lives, you already know they about that life, because you cannot maintain these lives, stay in these lives, and hear this kind of truth unless you are really trying to grow, okay? Make sure you are following these people. Me too. You want a candle? Make sure you go, you already said you subscribe to me. Email me. I'm gonna need your name, not in this. Email me the information. Any of your personal information, do not put that on my lives. Only thing I want on my lives is your zodiac sign. If you want me to do other things, make sure you're emailing me. That is not, your personal business is not for everybody. Okay, that's just like your social security number. That's not for everybody. But email me the information, and all you gotta do is cash out me the money, and I will get on it, because I only have a couple left. So anybody that when they see these lives, not that I can't order more, but right now I only order so much because I only have so much space. Okay, so I burn them in the church and I monitor them, and then I do the reading on the candle. So that's what I do. But I just want to show y'all some of the stuff that we have. So I have money incense, I have healing incense, mental clarity, road opener, blockbuster, frankincense and myrrh separately. I even have charcoal. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start fixing candles, but I gotta send my son one first. I'm gonna see if it'll make it without being broken. But I even have these if you need charcoal. I have that too. So I have a lot of stuff, but I ain't gonna show y'all everything. But because this is about manifesting boldness. And I'm showing y'all how bold I am. Either you like it or you don't. It's your prerogative. All right? Yes, they all work. Oh, and I got reversal incense. Now, if you cash out my reversal incense, let me tell y'all something. I label my reversal incense like an AK-47. If you use that incense, when I tell you it works and it works fast, if somebody is doing something to you and you burn that incense, it is going to send that back quickly. Okay? Now, the reason why I call it AK-47, because you're going to start something. It go to popping out. It's shooting. I'm serious. So I don't give that out to everybody, but those that do have my reversal incense, they can attest how that works. It really works. Anything that I give out works because I put the energy into it. But my point is that I have different products that I have out. I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of products so I can keep up with it, but I do have these incense, and I do fix candles. I do other work. I just got some green eggs and blue eggs. I'm doing work with them. I only have a few of those. I carry out ceremonies with those eggs. But tomorrow night, I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow night. I'm gonna show y'all about the skull. I think I'm gonna get deep on y'all. So if y'all follow me on tomorrow night, which will be Thursday, which is Sagittarian day, I'm gonna show y'all how I rock with it and roll with it. All right. So I think that's everything been said and done. Remember, if you have not, subscribe to my YouTube page. This is Apostle Ely. Love you guys. Thank you for your support. And we out.